Hello and welcome to this virtual tour of Mr. Ziegler's Health and Phys Ed class. So what I'll be going through is a tour of our Schoology page, which shows all the things that the students need to do throughout the course. So first thing is if we are going to have a Zoom meeting. So this last Zoom meeting that we had was September 9th at 11:35 for this class. Because this is a cyber course, students are not required to have a Zoom meeting every class period, but periodically, if I feel that it would be helpful to meet with students just to get to know them a little bit better, or to go over any changes or assignments, or if students seem to be falling behind or missing things, we can use those Zoom meetings. But for the most part, it'll be asynchronous, and students will just simply use the folders to complete the assignments. So if you look here, the to-do folder for the week, so this week 9/21 to 9/25, students have two phys ed assignments and one health assignment due each week by 11:59 on Friday. So right here, if students click on the instructional video, this is a video going through the phys ed and health assignments. So if students are not able to figure out simply by clicking through the folders themselves what it is that they need to do and reading the directions, the video will serve as extra instruction. So if I were to click on the PE folder for this week, each week students will have a planned activity and then a personal choice day. So this week's planned activity was a fun run. So when students click on the assignment, their page will look slightly different. Right here next to assignment, it'll say My Document. When they click on My Document, it'll open up a Google Doc that looks like this. It will have the instruction for the assignment. And then most important on all assignments is if they scroll down to the bottom, they will find the review questions for that assignment that they need to fill out and complete sentences by, again, Friday at 11:59 or just before midnight. The second phys ed assignment for the week will always be a personal choice activity. So just like the other assignment, they'll open it the same exact way, except for this time when they open it, you'll see this chart here where they'll identify what date they did the exercise, where they were at, what exercise they completed, and it should be for a total of 30 minutes, but if students are not able to work out for 30 minutes in one day, they could do 15 minutes one day, 15 minutes another. They could make more rows and columns so that they would have 10, 10, and 10. So as long as by the end of the week they have a total of 30 minutes of personal choice activity. Now their personal choice cannot be actually, no, it doesn't apply to cyber. So if they finish their phys ed for the week, if they come back to their week and click on the health folder, you'll see that first thing they had was an anticipatory set, just a chart to begin thinking about some goal setting. So once again, when they open this up, this one had them fill out what goals they had in their personal lives, health and physically, relationship-wise, academically. The PowerPoint here, I go through the PowerPoint, reading through it, giving instruction if students need, if just simply by reading the PowerPoint they don't learn or understand what it is they needed to learn, they can go and watch the video of me going through and explaining the PowerPoint presentation. And then last, there is the assessment of what they should have learned. So by clicking here, again, opening up the document, this one required them to identify what part of SMART was missing from the goal and then to rewrite the goal. So all of these assignments were due by the end of the week on the 25th at 11:59. If we come back to the main course, you'll see that if students missed any work, if they happen to not do an assignment, they have a 0 in the grade book. that's perfectly fine. They would simply come here to the finished or past due folder, find what week they are missing. So this was our first week of instruction, this was our next 2 weeks of instruction. So if they click on these folders, they'll be able to find all of their previous work. They can go through, finish it, submit it. If it's not graded shortly after, have them message me or email me and I will update that grade. So last helpful thing is the videos of instruction again. So they are inside of each class as they go through, but if you don't want to have to click through folder after folder and they just remember what date the class was, if they come here, you'll see down here I will have the videos of instruction posted into this folder as well. So final helpful thing would be here on the right hand side, the calendar. So when students show up to class at the beginning of the week, if they look here on the right hand side, whatever assignments show up here on the calendar, notice all of them being due by Friday at 11:59. They can also simply click on all of the assignments, and if they're able to understand and complete the assignments from that, that's perfectly fine as well. So hopefully this was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email me at mziegler@wcasd